Hey everyone, how are you? Diane here. So I'm sitting here with Danyl Collins. Thanks, Danyl.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We just did a deal together yesterday, and Danyl stopped by one of my other properties to grab the keys. We closed yesterday, and I just thought a lot of people reach out to me and Bruce about do we have any flips? Do we have any opportunities for people to buy and they can flip? And I think it's, especially with the resurgence of HGTV and everything, it's like this cool trend that's going on.
Absolutely.
Well, Danyl is very successful at it. So when I got this off-market listing came my way, I called a few investors that I know. Danyl was one of them, and he thought it was going to be a great opportunity for him, and he just bought it. And on another video, we'll show you the ugliness of it now, and then the beauty, what he does to it, which is amazing. But I thought we could ask you a few questions because, like I said, a lot of people reach out and want to know, what does it take to flip a house? Like, do I just buy it because it's cheap? I must have to look at something, and I'm sure there's a big education that goes into it. But maybe you could tell people that are watching what might be the top 3 things you look for when you go to buy a flip, and maybe how you got started.
Sure. Well, thank you, Diane, for having me.
Of course.
On this beautiful day. Look at the water
I know.
behind us.
We do happen to be in a waterfront listing here.
Waterfront listing that I can't afford, but that's another story. But
I doubt that. But
the
anyways,
top 3 things, I'd say number 1 is you have to know the market you're in. So we're in Sharon. We know that type of buyer likes certain things.
Okay.
In other communities, they're going to want certain things, whether it's granite, stainless steel, fresh paint, nice floors, new heating system, etc.
Yep.
So you have to understand what you need to do to get that property where you want to be in that price range.
Makes sense.
And then when you determine your price range of where you're going to sell it, I think we're 325 on that probably.
Okay.
We know what we have to do to get to that number. Now we start adding the things that we have to fix in the house to get there.
Yep.
And then we factor in commissions. We're going to need a great agent to sell it for us again.
Oh, I could help you with that, Danyl.
And so once you factor that plus the money costs, because we use private lenders who they're getting very wealthy off of what we're doing, and we're very happy to work with them.
That's awesome.
Then we have our profit margin. So staying on budget, knowing what you need to get the number that you want, and then just following through, managing all your costs, working with a good contractor, which I've been able to put together some good teams of people. Those are the top 3 things, I would say.
That's amazing. I think you hit on something really important too. When you're doing this house, and I know you have a beautiful wife, you're not bringing her to a flip and she's not saying, oh, that's ugly, you should do this fancy quartz instead of granite or whatever.
Sure.
It's not about your tastes.
Sure.
It's about what sells in the market you're in.
Sure.
You're not building this and putting the finishings in it for your taste. You're not living there. You're putting you're putting into it what's going to sell in that market, and that's not always the top of the line stuff.
That's a good point. And I'll say that we have another project in that community as well, which is a little bit more, I'd say, trickier / we have a budget and we have to work with that number. And so we might not get to the kitchen floor because a heating system is more important. So you got to make decisions like that. So today, in an hour, I'm going to meet the water department. We're going to get that meter on there. We're going to get the heating system fired up.
Yep.
And if it works, we got more money to play with. If it doesn't, we have to stay on our budget and fix the things that we need.
That's awesome.
So.
Do you want to, while we're on here, do you have any current listings, recent ones that may have just hit the market that you want to mention?
I have a project in Millis that I've had since September that looks amazing.
Oh.
Should be done in about a month.
Okay.
We have appliances coming Friday.
Can you tell us about the house, like size,
sure,
price point?
It's a 2,000 square foot home. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms. One is a master bathroom.
Okay.
It has a brand new forced hot air system. It has a brand new roof. It has some new windows, new kitchen, 2 new bathrooms, refinished floors, new walls, new insulation, fresh paint.
So like gutted to the studs.
So it's gorgeous. Great Millis community, probably be like in the high 4 range.
High 4s.
And you can walk to the high school and the middle school. Who doesn't want that?
That's awesome. So property in Millis, like brand new construction, better than new, right?
And then we also have a project in Brockton. We're getting our floors done today.
Okay.
And that one should be ready also in about 4 weeks. I'm going to put the appliance order in today when I'm over there. And that one is fresh paint, kitchen, bathrooms, refinished floor, just good periodic detail. Awesome. And it has a lot that I can't build on, so I'll give it to the buyer. It's extra lot. You can party, you can have parking.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. That'll be like in the low threes.
There you have it.
Yeah.
This was awesome. Thank you, Danyl, so much.
So much for having
Everyone, if you are interested in either of these properties or have more questions, feel free to PM me or comment below, and I can put you in touch with Danyl too. All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks.